So I wanted to get on here and just share my God flick. And so we are in 21 days of prayer at church and just surrendering just what, anything that I'm holding on too tight, just take it from me, just do what you have to, and just do all the things. And so I'm a person that loves tight schedules, that loves just being super productive and not wasting any moments of any time. And so in my schedule, I had a couple of not really holes, but I made them holes because I didn't want, to waste time and all the things. And so I'm trying to shove all the appointments in that I can. And there was a person that had came in and spent time, and it was I was trying to do what I wanted to do and not what he wanted me to do. And so the appointments that I had after this person, I had holes, and so I was trying to fill those holes this morning, but he said I put him there for a reason. And so I got to love on and talk to and just listen and pray with and just love on this broken person that was right in front of me. And it was just a wonderful hour that I got to spend with somebody and just love on her and just make sure that she knew she was loved and wanted and seen and heard. And it wasn't about rushing and looking, making my numbers look better, but it's about the kingdom's numbers that are more important. And had another appointment, and they fell off. And so I sent him a message and I was like, hey, what's up? And they're like, I don't have a ride. I'm like, let's do a televisit. And she was like, okay. So was able to get her on for a televisit and was talking about all the things. And I'm like, okay, where are we at with our faith walk? And she was like, we're not talking about that. You know what I believe. And she was just like, but I have been talking to the universe. And I said, AKA God. And she's like, no, it's the universe. And I said, I was in prayer about that this week, actually. And I was just, telling him, I'm so sorry for people that call you the universe because you're the Lord of Lords, that you're the God of that created the universe. And so I'm sorry for people that insult you and call you a universe whenever you are God. And so I said, I already apologized on that. And so I was like, and so what were you saying to the universe? And she was just like, I just want to know like what is going on, and I want to know, give me signs and wonders. And I said, so you're asking the universe, aka God, and you try to fall off the schedule. I call you, I get you put back on the schedule, and then we have a random conversation that went from A to Z about the universe. And I said, what happens if you're praying for a sign and wonder and it's sitting right in front of you? What happens if you're praying for signs and wonders and it's not what you expected? But he uses people like me that ask and pray for, put me in a path of someone that doesn't believe, put me in the path of people that need light. And here we are having a conversation, and you are just sitting there asking for signs and wonders. And it's not in the package that you wanted. It's not in the box. It doesn't have the bow, but it has human flesh. It has glasses, and it has a smile that just says, I love you. I'm listening to you. I hear you. And you are not paying attention to it because it doesn't fit your picture. And she just started crying. And I was like, you know what? He hears you. He loves you. He is showing you signs and wonders. And it may not be what you looked like, but you're sitting in front of a person that loves you, that that was sent here by God. And it was about what happens if we're praying for signs and wonders, but it's not bells and whistles, and it's not a trumpet, it's not a airplane in the sky, but it's someone that he puts right in front of you. And so I was also on the way to work the other day, and it was really foggy on my defrost because it's like 0 outside. And just in prayer, just going into work, and all of a sudden I hit my defrost button, and it was just like just clear. And I'm just like, that's like God's breath. I'm like, you're looking through a situation and you're praying over a situation, and all of a sudden you're just seeing all this fogginess, and then all of a sudden you remember scripture. You remember his word. And it's like, I'm like, you're like defrost. You're the defrost. To all my problems, God's breath just blows away all the confusion, all of what we're looking through a foggy windshield. And to put an integrator perspective, I was waiting on my daughter, and just to kind of reiterate everything that he's seen today, because he sees and he pays attention. The YouVersion Bible app pops up, and it was Proverbs 19. Which one was it? 21. It says, many are the plans in person's heart, but the Lord's purpose prevails. And so I sent it to my nurse, and I was just like, God flick, quit messing with the schedule. I'll do it my way. You can try to fill it, but I wanted you to spend time with her. I wanted you to spend time with my daughter, that I've heard her cries at night, and I needed you to love on her. I needed you to spend that hour with her. Quit trying to mess with it and let me do my work. And then on the other girl, it was chase after the people. Like I would chase after them. Don't let them hide. Don't let them get away. And so allowing me to chase after someone that needed to feel loved, that needed to feel seen. And so if we allow God in our day, don't be so busy. And I have a reminder in my office, that says, do not be so busy that we don't allow God to work in the midst of our day. And so we can try to be busy, but allowing those holes to be filled by him, and allowing him to rule our roost. And don't try to fix what he already made perfect. And so there's your inspiration. Have a great day.